Hello traders, Rich here and welcome to Kucoin episode 23, and today we are going to go over KCS detailed analysis. If you don't know about Kucoin, it's one of the largest crypto exchanges in the world with over 700 billion traded volume on the platform and 10 million registered users from more than 200 different countries. Kucoin has many features like margin trading, spot trading, trading bot, mining pool, staking, lending, and many more with over 700 listed coins. If you don't have an account yet, I'll make sure to attach my referral link description below. And if you create an account through it, you'll benefit from 20% discount on your trading fees. So let's get started. And as usual, cheers. As we clearly see, as per my last update, KCS is still overall bearish. We are trading inside this big bearish stand, just like the entire market, right? Just like the stock market, indices, and of course the crypto market. We are currently sitting around a very strong support zone, pretty much like Bitcoin. Latest price action, we are inside a range, and we are waiting for a break above the upper bound or the lower bound. Of course, from a long-term perspective, for the bulls to take over on KCS, we need to see a new swing high to form around the upper trend line in brown, and then a break above it and above the 15 resistance zone. In this case, we'll be expecting a long-term bullish movement. For now, let's take it step by step. We are inside this range, and if we break this range downward, then a movement till our next support zone around 5 to 6K 5 to 6, sorry, would be expected, where we'll be looking also for new ups to form. In this case, if this happens, then for the bulls to take over from a long-term perspective, we need to see this and a break above the resistance, last high, and the trend line. In this case, the bulls would take over. But if you zoom into daily time frame, we can see the range in a cleaner manner. And for the bears to take over to start this bearish movement in the 5 to 6, we need to see a break below the previous major low. You can see it here in orange. If we see a daily close below it, would break below the support, below this low. In this case, we'll be expecting a bearish movement. For now, for the bulls to take over from medium-term perspective, we need to see a break above this major high. In this case, a movement at the 15 resistance would be expected, where, as mentioned from weekly, we'll be waiting for this, and then a break above it for the bulls to take over from a long-term perspective. But this is it from a long term, medium term, waiting for this break. And if you zoom into H1, you can also look for bust stops from a short term perspective. We know that the bears took over by breaking below this low from like around 10, around number, which you can clearly see here. And we are currently around the lower bound of the range as we saw from daily. That's why we'll be waiting for the bulls to kick in. And you can clearly see that we are bearish on pulse correction and pulse correction. And for the bulls to take over, we have two possible scenarios. If we get a bullish movement from here, in this case, we'll be waiting for a new swing high to form around the upper blue trend line. In this case, it would be a channel, and then we'll be buying on break upward. Or if this impulse would be overextended, and it will result in a bigger one. In this case, we'll be waiting for a new swing high to form around the red one. Anyway, we want a break above the last high here or here, and also a break above the 9 in case the last swing high would be below the 9, which is also a very strong support zone. Meanwhile, and until the bulls take over by breaking above one of these two trend lines, as I showed you, the two possible scenarios, KCS would be bearish and we can see trade lower and lower. And if we break below this low from daily, a big daily candle close, in this case, a movement lower would be expected. Let's see how it goes. Let's wait. And you all know that trading is reactive and not predictive. So don't try to pick or to catch the exact top or bottom. Wait for the market to make the first move and then react accordingly. Best of luck, and I'll see you on the next one.